Chronicles 19 through 19:16 through 19. When the Syrians saw that they were put to the worse before Israel, they sent messengers and drew forth the Syrians that were beyond the river, and Sopath the captain of the host of Hazar went before them. So we're seeing how the Syrians messengers are. This would have been common even if it was a win, a loss. The messengers would have been sent to tell how the battle was going. And here they're telling them how bad it is and that they don't need to continue fighting Israel because they ain't standing a chance. And it was told to David, and he gathered all Israel and passed over Jordan and came upon them and set battle array against them. So when David had put the battle in array against the Syrians, they fought with them. So he knows what they're doing, and he goes to war with them. You know, we as Christians are symbol of soldiers. We go battling. We battle against the devil. So we go into a fight, and we're to fight for him against the evils of this world. And we're to battle against this world. But we're trusting God similar to David as he did. You know, the Syrian army was one of the most powerful armies in this time. So for David to stand against it showed that he had faith in the Lord. You know, as Christians, we're going to be outnumbered by the world. And for us to stand for God in a world that doesn't shows that we're got more faith in God than the world has faith in whatever they have faith in. See. But the Syrians fled before Israel, and David slew the Syrians 7,000 men which fought in chariots, and 40,000 footmen, and killed Shabath, the captain of the host. So he's given a strong defeat to them. During these times, the bigger empires would have had bigger armies, bigger militaries. So this would have set back this army a little bit. And when the servants of Hazar saw that they were put to the worst before Israel, they made peace with David and became his servants. Neither would the Syrians help the children of Ammon anymore. So the children of Ammon see that the Syrians ain't able to help them anymore and become servants of David. Now, Ammon was a descendant. These people are descendants of Lot. So they are living outside Israel in an area. The Syrians came from a ways off. Maybe maybe the Ammonites had some deal with the Syrians about what land they'd take. I'm sure the Syrians weren't just battling just because they found the Ammonites to be friendly. And they were getting something out of it. But what the Syrians decided is what they were going to get out of it wasn't something they were going to be able to get. So it wasn't worth keep fighting. So the Ammonites, rather than choose to lose what they did have, seeing that that would have been the next step, chose to make peace so they could keep what they had. And oftentimes, we as Christians are to make peace with the world, but we're not to stop showing them Christ. We're not to try to cause conflict, but sometimes just living the faith is going to create one. And when it does, we allow that conflict to be created, but we do not go out, or not to be set out to create the conflict ourselves.